Happy New Year, Lebanese Ether, Freestyle Drive. Got a real special guest for 2025 for y'all. My man from Staten Island, Yah Sin.
Yeah. What up,
What's going on, my brother?
Yah Sin in the building.
How are you, my man?
Chilling, man. Can't complain. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you. Just picked you up by the ferry. We on some real Staten Island shit today.
Yeah, for sure. Staten Island all day.
You from Staten originally? Born and raised?
Yeah. I'm from Stapleton.
Nice.
Shit, you know what I mean? I lived out here for a decent amount of years of my life, and I moved around and shit. But I still come out here all the time. I've actually moved back here 2-3 times too.
Okay. Because I see you rep Staten heavy, you know, in your music and all that.
Yeah,
you know, and New York City in general.
Yeah. Facts, you know what I mean? I always got to rep Queens too, but you know, I feel like Staten Island don't get a lot of representation, and you know, a lot of my core characteristics and shit was formed out here, so I always got to rep Staten Island.
I hear you. When did you start MCing? When did you start, going doing hip hop?
Yeah, I started like writing rhymes when I was like 7 years old, but I didn't really start recording music till I was like 12, 13.
So you got some records from you when you was 12, 13?
I do. Nice, I don't got them on me.
No, I hear you. Do you listen to it sometimes? Like how far I've come from that?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, I was always nice, but I definitely... I love to look at the growth, you know.
That's dope, yeah.
And just I didn't actually want to be a rapper when I was doing it back then. I just did it just because, you know.
It was more like for fun type of thing, or
Yeah.
Was it like competitive at all? Like
I had a couple of people that you know what I mean, that I would do raps with. My cousin Top Ho, and we actually did battle a couple of people. Yeah, so it was always a competitive thing with me.
Out here in Staten Island initially?
When I first started writing, yeah, it was out here.
Who were some of your influences at that time?
I don't know. My favorite rapper at that time was Mace.
Okay.
But you know, like I grew up in a hip hop family, so I was always around Wu-Tang, you know, like Nas, all of those people. So
that's crazy, yeah. Because I see you dropping music and videos with Wu-Tang members like Ghostface Killer.
Yeah,
you dropped the Bikini Wax joint. Just asking because it's crazy how some people, like, those could be the people you kind of were influenced by, and now you're making music with them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's pretty. I love those type of stories.
Yeah, so it's always a full circle moment when you get to do stuff like that, you know.
So the music runs in the bloodline. You saying it comes with family?
Well, my grandfather did music on my mom's side, and also my grandfather on my father's side, he was involved in the music. So I do have musical roots, but nobody who like made it super big or nothing like that, you know.
They was doing hip hop or just different type of music in general?
Oh, different kind of music.
Okay.
Yeah.
When did you first drop it? Did you drop a mixtape? You dropped the album? When did you
my first time ever dropping something?
Yeah.
I was like 18 years old. I dropped a mixtape. That's back in the days when Dat Piff and all that shit was popping.
That era, yeah. You bringing it back to that era. I remember that era.
That was a good time.
That was. What you got? It's 2025. I know you've been dropping mad freestyles. Everybody should check out your page. What's your Instagram? Yah_Sins.
YAH_SINS.
Check him out. Dropping crazy freestyles. I see you constantly working, constantly dropping bars.
Gotta be consistent, you know. Keep your pen sharp.
What can we see from you? What can the fans expect from you in 2025?
For 2024, I had a big album, Sirius Sin, and that's what I pretty much was on for the whole year. I even ended up going on tour in Europe with Ghostface.
Nice, okay.
While I was doing joints from that album. So this year, I'm actually making a sequel to that project, Sirius Sin 2. Lucid Dreams. I guess this is gonna be my first time announcing it, but
thank you for that.
Sirius Sin 2, Lucid Dreams, definitely coming 2025.
Beautiful. You ready? Did mad songs? Or you still working in the studio?
Yeah, I mean, I got things done already. Okay. I'm just fine tuning. You know what I mean? Figure out exactly how I want to package it.
What do you do for production? Do you work with like a bunch of producers?
Yeah, I work with a bunch of different people. Okay. I got a couple of go-tos.
That you mess with on a regular?
Yeah.
That's dope, man.
But I like to play around with sound and try out different people. So I'm always an open air.
gonna move out with the traffic. We're getting close to Stapleton. We're basically in Stapleton.
Yeah.
What was
my
it like?
project's right down the block.
What was it like growing up in Stapleton?
Yeah, growing up in Stapleton was crazy. It was the only thing I knew at the time, so I didn't really know what to compare it to until I started moving around in different places. But Stapleton was a dangerous place to grow up, but it also was a very loving place for me personally, because I had a lot of love, a lot of community based in that projects based off of my parents alone, and they set a lot of foundation for the things that was going on in the early 90s and shit.
Right. And home is home sometimes, right?
Wherever
you grew up, home is home. Yeah, that's what you know. That's your family, your cousins, your friends, whatever people you went to school with, elementary school, all that stuff,
Exactly.
So you, even though that the troubles may be around you.
I mean, listen, every moment in trouble,
Exactly.
Like, I'm the type of person I could grab all the good, even in a midst of bad things,
I love that. That's what I realized in your music, that in a lot of your verses you talk about just life in general growing up, but I feel like you always have a message in your music where like you try to be in a positive message or a message for the youth to be like pursue your dreams, do the right things.
For sure. Because I'm the type of person, like, it took, even to this day, like I don't always call myself an artist, I don't really look at myself as somebody who's like super artistic or whatever, even though I am, and other people might see me as that. I
see you as that, but not to contradict what you're saying.
I just say that to say this, that life comes first for me. So like, I'm not making music just to make music. My music is just a soundtrack to me waking up every day.
I love that. Okay. So you making music that you truly enjoy, that speaks to you and to others, of course, but something that you want to kind of relay through, through your verses and whatever. But I mean, to me, and I think all your fans, they definitely look at you as an artist because you constantly in the studio, you're dropping verses, music videos. So you're definitely you putting Staten Island on the map. You helping keeping Staten Island alive and all that. So I would say you are an artist, but I understand what you're saying, where you're coming from as well. But it's a 2025 album, Lucid Dreams.
Yeah, it's Sirius Sin 2, Lucid Dreams.
Yeah,
so it's a sequel to the last one.
When can we expect that? First quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter?
I'm trying to drop it in the first quarter. So
growing up in New York City in general, I know you was at the Trini spot on Shorty's Multi Shop.
That was like last week. That was dope. I had to shout them out.
That was dope. You shouted them out because you said you rep Queens as well, right?
Yeah.
So you're a real person who's able to determine.
For real.
The doubles and all that stuff.
Like,
you give it a fair perspective.
I'll be everywhere. Like, I'll be in Brooklyn, Queens. I live in Manhattan right now, actually. So, but. That kind of food is popular in Brooklyn and Queens. You wouldn't know about this shop in Staten Island if a Staten Islander didn't tell you about it.
Very true.
And for me I honestly feel like they had the best doubles in the city, so I had to let it be known.
You heard it from Yah Sin. He tried doubles everywhere, so you know what he's talking about. Anything you want to say to the fans, those tuning in, those listening to you, those who have been following you for a minute, those who have listened to your previous project? Anything you want to say to them specifically?
I just want to say thank you. Thank you for the support. Thank you for riding with me, and I'm always cooking. I always got new things that are about to come about. So, I just look forward to having the ongoing support and just being able to come out to platforms like this and represent.
No, thank you. I see you. You do your thing. You working with lots of platforms, putting your music out there. And again, your music is powerful. I'm telling you that. I check a lot of your freestyles and your verses, and I love what you have to say. You ready for the freestyle? Drive? That's what we got you here for, my brother.
Can do that.
All right. Let's just watch this cop behind me. Let me avoid her before she pulls me over for touching my phone. All right. Haven't been pulled over yet. Don't want today to be the first time. The new year. Trying to avoid that. Yeah. Yah Sin, Freestyle Drive.
Yeah, let's get it. Staten Island, what up? Queens, what up? Harlem, what up? Y'all already know who it is. It's Yah Sin. Freestyle Drive, let's get it. Shit I survived will surprise all them. But I'm God, never acting like the sky's falling. I can hear their hearts racing as my rhymes forming. I was fucking foreign bitches way before I drive foreign. Ask about me. I'm a goat, your favorite spitter wouldn't rap about me. Lest he wanna hear his fucking backbone cracking loudly. Yeah, I turn niggas invertebrates. They try to put my name in a murder case. I know the breaks. I know the ropes, rhythm and chains. I know niggas hustle all day for minimum gains. I know snakes with blood flowing through their venomous veins. Sitting in this strange world we live in, giving us pain. Could give a fuck about these other spitters giving us praise. I knew I was flames when Sway told me get in the game. Niggas is lame, scared to repost and get they bitches snatched. Like she can't find me on her own timing. Like I wasn't 15 with a wrist looking like cold climate. And each ear had a whole diamond. Now I don't do those. It's fact that I'm psychic, but who knows? A big star and I ain't even planet like Pluto. So kudos to niggas, everything I do though. They try to jump me, that's two budos. I do judo, I move smooth, never follow the rules. I keep sleeping on these niggas cause I'm tired of these dudes.
Ooh, Yah Sin, Freestyle Drive. First guest of the year 2025,
yeah.
My brother, thank you so
yeah,
much.
To set it off right, you already
super
know.
Fire right
Y'all
there.
sitting in the building. Shout out to Grain Music. Shout out to Undefined.
Make sure you check him out on IG. I'm gonna put all the info in the description. Yah_Sins. I love that. It's a play on your name, Yah Sins. Yeah. Super dope, man. Again,
where you say you Lebanese?
I'm Lebanese. Yeah.
Oh, so you Muslim?
I'm Muslim, my brother.
Okay,
yes.
yeah. So you know my name Yah Sin,
Yes.
but you know Yah in other belief systems means God, and then you got sin.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
I got it. So it's like the opposite,
yeah.
the Alpha and Omega, or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, left and right, you know. That's dope, my brother. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam.
All right. Happy New Year, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Freestyle Drive, Yah Sin, first amazing artist of the year. Peace, y'all.